Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You on YouTube. Or if you're watching this on BitChute, Comic Freak. Today we're going to be talking about a few Star Wars theories that might possibly be true. Now, the rumor has been going around that in Star Wars 9, Rey will time travel back and become Shmi Skywalker. Now, usually this would sound like just a rumor that no one would pay any attention to, but because the Star Wars movies have been failing lately, and because of that, we're all worried that Disney is going to pull something drastic to try and save the Star Wars license. See, they're worried that Shmi is going to turn out to be a time-traveling Rey. You know, Shmi, the mother of Anakin Skywalker, otherwise known as Darth Vader. If not the most important character in the entire series, the most well-liked and best villain ever in media. And everybody's worried that Disney is going to pull something like Rey traveling back in time and becoming Anakin's mother. See, they're worried about this because it's been known that time travel is going to be in Star Wars Episode 9. And the fans began to panic when they heard the name of the movie, The Rise of Skywalker. At first, they were thinking it's going to make all new Jedi going forward are going to be named Skywalkers instead of Jedi, because they're worried that Rey was going to start her own religion. But when time travel had been known that is going to be in this movie, the fans became worried that Disney was going to make it like Anakin's mother was actually Rey, and that he got his power from her, and that actually he stole the power from her because he's her son. Because he's a toxic white male. All due to Kathleen Kennedy and her feminist beliefs. They're totally not at all based in reality. And to do this, they thought they'd have Anakin's mother actually be Rey. She'd go back in time, lose her memory, end up having Anakin, whose actual father might be one of the characters in the series, in the current new generation of Star Wars characters. That it wasn't actually a virgin birth. He might even be Kylo Ren's son, who it might actually be the son of Han Solo. They even made so far as that she might also somehow be the mother of Han Solo as well, meaning more time travel included. They only did that because they basically insulting the idea of this theory. They think it is so bad, and it is. They might as well go with incest. Incest has been a big part of Star Wars from the very beginning, so why not make it canon? If that's true, screw you, J.J. Abrams. You are an idiot. Either way, time travel should not be in Star Wars. This is a terrible idea, and most likely it is wrong. Another thing they brought up is the fact that they might make Rey a Force ghost. See, after she becomes Shmi and dies, they'll show her further into the future, watching over all of the new Skywalkers, you know, the actual Jedi Order that they've renamed into Skywalker, and she'll be watching over them as the head, or should I say Holy Mother of the Jedi Order. She'll be out in front, while all of the toxic males or other older Jedi, who have far more in the lore than she ever has done for it, will be behind Rey as her angels or whatnot. Hell, they even said another theory went that they might make her go back in time and be the one who started the entire Jedi Order. And that might include this for her. She'll be out front in front of all the other Jedi. Hell, they might make it so she's even Anakin's mother anyway. Well, we might time travel back. Hell, she might resurrect from the dead from being Shmi and become Rey again, and then time travel back and become the one who starts the Jedi Order. Because all bets are off if they include time travel now in the Star Wars movies. I mean, it is now in the lore, but they should steer away from it or use it lightly. Because of all these theories, they could very well be true, because these hacks in Hollywood would probably actually do it and do the worst possible job. Now, another theory is that that Rey will use new secret Jedi powers to raise the remains of the Death Star from the sands of Jakku. Either putting the Death Star back together so the rebels can use it themselves against the First Order, or because she was there and she needed the Death Star, or rather parts from the Death Star, in order to accomplish their mission. Either way, they want to show her being able to lift up something the size of a small moon. Okay, if she can do that, why do they need anything to fight the First Order? Can't she just point her finger and send a bolt of Force lightning that's even more powerful than the laser weapon they used in The Force Awakens? Come on here! If she can lift something the size of a continent, there's no one that could possibly stop her. And the fact that they want to include time travel, apparently roundhead Rian Johnson ruined the Star Wars license and with The Last Jedi so badly, Disney's got so scared it's going to pull out every single trick in the book to save the series. And I have to agree with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. It's embarrassing because the people who are running it, who are running Lucasfilm like Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams, have absolutely no idea what they're doing. They're like communists. They speak a bunch of words, but they have absolutely no idea what they mean or any idea of how to actually use them in reality. This is just going to be a terrible movie from the look of it. And I hope Rey dies a horrible death with every other character in there. Let Star Wars die, I say. We have the original movies. And some people even have the original movies on tape where they can watch the entire thing the way you want it to. But God, what they're trying to pull here with Shmi being Rey, time traveled into the past. Is it that do they hate men that much? They think masculinity is that toxic that they're totally willing to die on this hill for it? Good. I hope they do die. Then the series and Disney and Marvel will die as well, and other people will probably buy the franchises from the rotting carcass of Disney, and I can't thank them enough for it. But we don't need them anymore. We fans can create our own new universes, new properties. That'll make us ourselves both rich as well as making other people happy seeing good science fiction, fantasy, and horror. As well as maybe cop shows and every other genre as well. The genres are not just limited to science fiction and fantasy, but a lot of them are. And I just want good science fiction and fantasy again. Alright, now what can I say else about this? That Disney is completely out of their minds and has no idea what they're doing anymore with their licenses, and they go around buying every other franchise just so they can include it, because they apparently have no creative people left. They've written them all away. You know, they said, do it this way to all the creative people, and some of them said yes because they were far leftist, but apparently they're not the creative types. And all their actual good creatives have left them for better and greener pastures. That's what I see here with Disney going around buying all this stuff, who eventually they'll be brought down by the government saying, no, you're too big, you're a monopoly, and we don't care about how much wording you have. It's clear that you're a monopoly. You are going to be broken up. And I can't tell them enough that the government should interfere with Disney. All right? If you like this review or video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed, please subscribe to me on YouTube at Read Comics They're Bad For You. As well as go to BitChute and subscribe to Comic Freak. Hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. And please, if you will, please share this video with anyone who you would think would like it. Like Twitter or Facebook. And remember, keep checking back in future videos for more information on my own upcoming independent comic book, Scumdogs. I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.